time for your current news update on Aganang FM.
Thanks, Bakam. Also, your top stories at 5. What councillor says solar geysers belong to the DMRE, and the Northwest sees a decrease in crime for the fourth quarter. Good afternoon. Kamogelo Molebatsi with the news. Ward 19 councillor in the JB Marks municipality, Simon Molebatsi, said the thousands of unused solar water heaters meant for low-income households that are gathered in dust in the Lusaka Community Hall in Ikageng belong under a national government program. Molebatsi said the solar geysers were procured under the National Solar Water Heater Program, managed and owned by the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy, or the DMRE. According to him, the DMRE had appointed service providers to carry out installations, but that contract has since expired. Out of 5,000 units reportedly delivered to the municipality, only about 100 were installed.
As JB Max, what we got, I think it's about plus or minus 5,000 units. And about 100 of those units were installed successfully. And then the appointed service provider, this contract or a contract came to an end. And then by the time we came a new service provider, we had challenges in between.
Okay.
So we're making new service provider. Step some components together effectively.
Meanwhile, the DA caucus in the JB Marks is now calling for an urgent audit of the remaining units, including their condition and the exact stock numbers. They also want a full report tabled in council detailing who was responsible for the installations and why so few were carried out. Here's the DA's Johan Zerberg.
Bacha le diphitlho manyalo ka gore ke holo e ntle o ka tshwara kopano e ntle mo go yone marianong e tletse gore le go ya go bala digizara tseo ga o fitli go go tsone ene se se tshosang gape ke gore nako ye yotlhe digizara tseo di le go di ntse di disiwa ke company ya security ene akanya hela gore ditshenyegelo tsa go disa digizara tse di beilweng fela gore ke tshenyegelo e kana kang le yone gape ene wa bona ditshenyegelo tse re ntse re bua ka tsone tse ke tsone di jang chelete enkobe e bakanya di pothole enkobe e bakanya metsi a dutlang khotsa enkobe e tlaka ditirelo ke teng ha mo re lwantshang muso gone yanong gore.
In other news, the Northwest MAC for Community Safety and Transport Management, Vessels Morueng, announced a 7.6% overall decrease in crime in the province during the fourth quarter of the 2024-25 financial year, but warned that the fight against crime is far from over. The MEC made an official release of the latest crime statistics in Potchefstroom today, alongside the acting Provincial Police Commissioner, Major General Patrick Asaneng. The Ikageng police station has once again shown to be problematic. It currently ranks 5th nationally for assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm.
We continue to appreciate the work of South African police officers who have been working hard to ensure these figures are as low as they are, especially on serious crimes. In summary, for the quarter, following reduction in crimes has been recorded. Rape has gone down by 4.8%, common robberies has gone down by 12.2%, murder by 12.6%, robbery with aggravating circumstances by 10.6%, shoplifting by 25.1%, robbery at non-residential premises by 26.2%, burglary at non-residential premises by 20.5%. Let me hasten to point out that these figures are not in any way suggesting that we are out of a trouble in as far as the crime is concerned. The following stations feature in the top 10 nationwide on variety of crimes. Rustenburg is number 2 on robbery at non-residential premises and number 7 in property-related. Taung is number 7 in stock theft. Ikageng is number 5 in assault GBH.
And lastly, the South African Reserve Bank has cut the repo rate by 25 basis points to 7.25%. It takes the rate at which consumers borrow from commercial banks to 10.75%. The governor, Lesetja Kganyago, said the Monetary Policy Committee made the decision despite ongoing uncertainty in the global environment. He said the committee also considered a scenario where inflation could be brought down to 3%.
Exchange rate has since recovered and conditions seem more settled than they did in March, even if the global environment remains uncertain. Against this backdrop, the MPC decided to reduce the policy rate by 25 basis points with effect from the 30th of May. 5 members favored this action, while 1 preferred a cut of 50 basis points. While the inflation outlook appears benign, we considered an adverse scenario which illustrates the upside risks. This was based on a global slowdown triggered by escalating trade tensions where the rand depreciates sharply.
And now on to the weather update. A clear sky evening, but it will be chilly. Your temps in Potchefstroom are currently at 24 degrees, in Klerksdorp 22 degrees, Mahikeng 23, Rustenburg 25, and Vryburg 26 degrees. Recapping the top story. The Ward 19 councillor in the JB Marks municipality, Simon Moretsi, said the thousands of unused solar water heaters meant for low-income households that are gathering dust in the Lusaka Community Hall in Ikageng belong under a national government program. For Kamogelo FM News, Kamogelo Molebatsi, the headlines will follow 5:30. Now back to Mtsoko Live.
Lifestyle, empowerment,